Hello everyone and welcome back to Sprouts and Microgreens. This is Bliss Finance recording again from Anchorage, Alaska. And today I wanted to make a second video on a totally different yet very important topic on eating a sugarless life in North America. Because I think this is a topic that affects us all and we don't necessarily realize as a species, as a people, as a country, how addicted we are to these sugars. And sugar is basically a poison. I mean, especially in the amounts that we eat, it is actually very bad for us. So it is poison, and we shouldn't be eating sugars. Definitely not processed sugars, or not the way we, in the amounts that we do. And this is an epidemic worldwide, and we need to talk about this more. We're not talking about it enough. We need to start doing something about it. And as an adult, I now started to combat this addiction, and I think I'm doing better thanks to the Sprouts. Help me, crave less sugar. But in general, I'm still in North America. It's very hard to eat a sugarless life. I mean, when I was in Bolivia, I did a 30-day without sugar experiment, and I actually succeeded. I tried to apply the same thing here, and I failed. And actually, I have a YouTube channel where I share my experiences. It's called Sugarholic Anonymous, and you can, just YouTube those two words, Sugarholics Anonymous, and it's my experience. So my experience here in Anchorage, in the United States, same as everywhere else in the United States, is that it's very hard to live a sugarless life. Very hard if you have to go out and work and you have lunch somewhere else. Is virtually impossible to have a life without eating, processed foods rich in sugars and fats and GMO foods and no sugars, because oftentimes these foods are disguised as healthy food, like yogurt. You can have a very nice healthy yogurt, but look at the ingredients. It has rich in sugars. Same with the drinks. It's very hard to find a drink that doesn't have sugar, or a sugar artificial sugar, which is even worse. I mean, if you're gonna drink sugars, but don't drink artificial sugars, that's worse. Honest, and we're filled with that. 0 calorie. No. The only thing 0 calorie is water. And it should be. That's the good thing. Maybe tea. You can drink tea without sugar. You can. There are alternatives. But the truth is that our society is designed to have us eat processed foods, sugars, and very unhealthy foods. It's very hard to find healthy foods here. Fortunately, in Alaska, at least we eat, like wild salmons and wild meats, moose and stuff. That helps a lot. But you still have, supermarket food and meats and, processed meats, let's say, and foods and other things and sugars, and it's very hard. So I love North America. I love its people. I love the freedoms we used to have, but I am starting to realize that it's very hard to live a healthy life in regards to food and other things here in the United States. And I don't know how to deal with this. So I may be looking for new horizons. Again, that's maybe one of the reasons why I travel. I do so well and I eat better. But the truth of the matter is that, I'm from here, I work here, and I try to eat as healthy as I can, but by myself is very difficult. I don't have a wife that helps me with this. I don't have a girlfriend that helps me with this. The person that I live with, she's very nice, but she doesn't really do any of this. She's very supportive, but I do this by myself. She doesn't eat any sprouts or help me or anything, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm not I'm alone in this, and well, not alone. I have you guys, so that's great. But here in my daily routine, yes, I am alone, and it's very hard to work and keep alive and carry my sprouts with me and eat. And yes, I combine it with other foods, and that's great, but it could be a lot better. So in conclusion, what I wanted to say is that eating sprouts will help you fight your addiction to both processed foods and sugars. Will also help you crave a little less salts. We are too used to salts, but especially sugars, breads, sugars, processed sugars. You will crave less here in the North America. It's still hard, and you will still end up eating sugars, but you can reduce it significantly by eating sprouts. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll make another future video from a different spot where maybe I'm eating less sugar. Thank you for watching. See you next time.